Hopefully. All right,
It's recording, yeah.
All right, perfect. So let me share my screen. So we're going to talk all things 9-week control freak. If you're not following Autumn, follow her. She's sharing a lot more than she usually does, which is really good. And she's getting a little bit more personal about it. Like I shared that video of her story. I heard her story when we were on the cruise, but she did a video, Shannon, about like her whole journey, and I shared it down in the group, and one of them was like, I actually like Autumn now. You know what I mean? Like she's hard to like. So in sneak peek groups, I'll share that too, because she comes off a certain way, but she means well. She really does. Just who she is. All right, share. Let's see. Oh, come on. I think PowerPoint got put back on my computer as of last night. My brother-in-law. There we go. Do you see it?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, it always blocks. I'll do this. So I can't see you because it blocks the screen, and I think it does that when I record. So if you need something, just interrupt me. All right. So 9-week control freak. And first of all, if this is your first big launch, if you're a new coach and this is your first big launch, like go all the way in. Like go all the way in and talk about. You got to talk about it more than you think you need to talk about it. And it's such an important time of the year. As we know, it's the normal January rush, but this year people have lost control of everything. Like we truly, and if you don't believe you can only control the controllable and like how you react. There's some people that just can't control it. So this is giving them back control, and it's not an obsessive control. And Autumn talks about that. It's about just controlling the things you can control, how you move your body, how you eat, how you sleep, how you have a mindset. So keep talking about it. Just keep sharing. Take any before and afters that you have of yourself now, start sharing them out so people can see that they work. Like I did like a bunch of stories on people that did 21-day fix, because we're doing that in our fitness group, but that's an Autumn program, and talking about the containers. Like I'm going to just start dribbling that in. So people are like, oh, wow, like 80-day obsession, that's containers, that's Autumn. So share those results out as a reminder for people to be like, oh, it's not her first rodeo. And these programs work. So just going to go right in. And like I said, these are off corporate, so it's a little bit more lengthy, but you know, we've had sample workouts of everything. There's not going to be a real sample. But let me do say from Summit, if you go into BOD, and I believe our customers can see this, I might have one of them test it. If you go into the Team Beachbody events, you can click on Summit, and there was kind of, Michelle, was it the Tabata one? Is that the one you just did last week? If you're there.
Sorry, I was muted. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it was the Tabata. I just chose the, I don't know, 9-week control freak.
Weights and cardio, right? And timers and stuff.
Yeah, it was her density complex and Tabata. Yeah.
So it doesn't have the door thing. And the reason there isn't a sample workout because they need the equipment, right? Like you can't, but they could do that, just kind of get a sense of, all right, you're doing a bunch of these moves. How many can you get done in the time limit? And it gives them an idea, but we have to make sure that customers can see that section. I don't know if it's only blocked off for coaches. So there's not a sample workout, but there's going to be this first look video, which just gives an overview of the program, highlights it, talks about the equipment, and she's going to talk about like, here's why we couldn't do that. So that'll be in BOD, like you'll see the 9-week control freak tile. They can click into it and find it down. And then we'll have a shareable Vimeo link on November 30th. That we can start sharing out to. And in sneak peek groups, we'll put that in. So key launch dates for you guys. And I really want you to think about it this Thanksgiving. Like, so when you're marketing, right, you always have a marketing plan. So if you know you're launching on a certain date, so this kicks off December 7th is the coach launch. The customer launch is the 21st. You want to back it out, like go backwards and say, okay, I should have a good 2 or 3 weeks of buildup happening. Mine is starting right after Thanksgiving, right? Because it's chaos right now. People are trying to figure out Thanksgiving. So And I know Michelle and I are sitting on the edge of Success Club. So we're trying to lock in Success Club before we start moving. So on November 30th, I'm switching right over. My fitness group is running. Those people are working. I'm going full on 9-week control freak. So if you're thinking about it, start dribbling out, and like my stories will start talking about it, but I'm not going like all I'm talking about is 9-week control freak until the 30th. Because that's a good 3 weeks for customers to get going. And then we don't stop talking about it until like February, right? Because they can still join in January. So November 30th, that's Monday. All the free materials come out on BOD and videos and stuff like that. The coach launch is December 7th. If you've got people on the fence, I'm going to tell all my long-term customers, hey, I really think you should sign up for a coach. Let's make sure you get your equipment. We know the delays that we've been having. We're caught up, but I'm going to say it. Try to get them to sign up as customers. Then December 7th through 20th, this is a VIP training boot camp just for coaches. It'll be a Facebook group. So I think once we buy our kits, we get like the notice to join it. But this is with Autumn, this is with corporate. They're going to be giving even more training materials. So if you're new and still trying to figure it out, definitely get into that group. And then December 21st is the customer launch of VIP early access. So this is the big giant push. Is it right before Christmas? Yes. If you're selling all the value and benefits ahead of time, it's going to be no problem. And you know what? If they wait till January 1st, they're just going to have to start later, right? But keep talking about it. So here's a question, and I know we've talked about it in our group and we talked about it before. So will people who purchase a pack in November get a promo code for 9-week when it launches? Yes, they get 30% off. Customers get a 30% off promo code if they buy a challenge pack this month. It will be emailed directly from Beachbody. That will come on the 20th. I don't know. I think there's a weird timing, and I think it's in here. They get the email and then they just have to wait till the next day to buy it. But that gives them 30% off of the, oh, there it is, can be used starting December 7th. 30% off the accessory bundle. There is no digital unlock this time, okay? So for old customers that have used it, and the reason is there's no digital unlock is because you need the equipment, and the accessory bundle has the equipment. So they get 30% off that accessory bundle. Now, let me say this, because I don't think it's a slide. You have a new coach sign up this month, or maybe you as a coach have not gotten a Success Club point, Success Club 2 or 1 or whatever, and you hit it this month, just 1 point or 2 points, you also get 30% off of the accessory bundle. But you do have to have a BOD group. You could start your own and add one of us in, or you could say, Marcy or Shannon, you've got a BOD group open, just make me an admin. I just did this for Ashley. She sold her first challenge pack. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go make you an admin in my group. That's where you get the 30% off. So once you sell it and you're like, oh, I've got points, let your coach know and we'll figure out the best way. You can literally open a BOD group and put one person in it and be eligible. So then if you're a customer, you go in, you get the 25% coach discount, which I'll show you. Then you take off another 30% on top of that. So your accessory bundle will be like $50. All right. So that's another big push. I'm going out to all those coaches that have been sitting on the fence and saying, buy now. I got one to sign up. I said, buy now, because you're going to get 30% off when you really want to launch your business in January. So is there equipment required? And guys, you could screenshot these. I'll load this to the actual presentation so you can have it and you can save it to your computer so you know it and you can create stuff for your customers. Yes, there's 4 pieces of equipment. They are required to do the program the way the program's written. The control track, which Autumn has a number of videos, and I know there'll be more on BOD. You can put it over your door. They do need to have, she recommends that it's a door that closes, like it opens inward into a room. So when you close it, it's got that, like the door frame. Does that make sense? So like my office opens in towards the office. So when I shut it, I would put my control track on there. You do not need a lot of space to use a control track. I think you need to be able to like go like side to side a little bit and put your arms out. If you don't have a door that does that, they do give directions on how you can screw it into a wall. And test group people have done it in apartments, they've done it in hallways, so it can be done. Will it take some rigging? Yeah, I'm gonna have to move my things around, but it'll be cool and worth it. The core control ball, that's the small little ball. And then our dumbbells, light, medium, heavy, and a step. This says Beachbody step. I'm gonna talk about the step. The step, many of us already have it, excuse me, from Transform 20. If you don't have it, seriously, just go to Amazon, it's cheaper. But if you have a customer that wants it, they're not including it in a bundle because it's going to drive the price up. You're going to see these prices are larger than anything we've ever had because of the equipment. So they didn't want to add a step on top of it. But if you or a customer say, I really want the step, just add it on, they get a 15% off coupon, like a discount, and free shipping on it if they do it with a bundle or a pack. So I think Amazon, you can get them from like 30 bucks. And it doesn't even have to be the skinny step. It could be the old school step. It could be those Reebok steps. It doesn't have to be anything, but the step is part of the program and they will need it. So that's that. And they don't have, I think Carl said they have like 150,000 of them. And when they run out, like they're not gonna re-up them. They'll just pull them down off the site. So if they may not even be available. So, but people can get them anywhere. Will the nutrition plans be integrated? Yes, absolutely. But as you know, it's autumn. So Ultimate Portion Fix is going to be the recommended one. But we know that 2B Mindset works for a lot of people and it makes sense for a lot of people. So there will be the plan to say, okay, these are the containers. And in a video I watched, she said that this, yes, it's intense. It's only 30 minutes. So it's still going to be under the moderate exercise for the foundational fix and 2B Mindset. So as you're going through and looking, and we'll do trainings in that and sneak peek and in our groups about what meal plan they should be picking. So in the foundational fix, it'll be the middle one. And just like all new packs now, they get Ultimate Portion Fix and 2B Mindset, plus the first 30 days of membership to Nutrition Plus. All right, so program overview. 9 weeks. 45 unique workouts in total. And the cool thing is they brought back the modifier split screen. So if you have someone that really needs the modifications, they can go into the settings and then it'll split the screen. So Autumn will be here and then Kat will be here. So she's always on screen so people don't have to keep looking and trying to find her, which is a great option, especially in an intense program like this. It is 5 days a week with 2 rest days. There's 3 phases, just like 80-day obsession, if you've done that one with a different theme. And the workouts build on each other. So you know how it won't be like 45 completely different exercises. You know, I think they'll be like, okay, now we build from what we did last week and go on there. And the workouts range from 18 to 30 minutes. Cardio is only 18 minutes in this bad boy, which is going to be amazing because we all are not fans of cardio. And I really like this last point, and I didn't know it until I did this, watched this training. There's a focus on support, but mostly sleep and rest. And you're going to see she's added in nighttime stretches and like to calm the mind, because we know sleep is so incredibly important to get results. And so many of us are so stressed and we're hanging out up here that when we go to sleep, we're not resting. So then we're even more tired. We get sick. Our body breaks down. So it's going to teach us to like just sleep. You know how you feel when you don't sleep. So then just a reminder of the equipment. So with the control track, it does come with 2 resistance bands as well. So you're getting a lot. And if you break down the price, if you were to build this in your home gym, you'd be paying a good amount for each of them. So weekly workouts. There's 1 total body, 1 Tabata cardio, and Tabata, if you've never done it, it's typically, it's typically 20 seconds on of an exercise, 10 seconds rest, and you kind of keep going. And it's quick. It makes workouts go really quick. So that's why that cardio is only 18 minutes. And then what Michelle was saying, the DCT training, so density complex and Tabata, your heart rate's going to be high. You're going to be lifting heavy weights, and that's where you're going to get that longer burn over time. And then 2 rest days. Then there's controlled stretches. So these are the ones I'm talking about to let people relax and calm down. It's done at the end of the day on the workout days. And then you do them like the video shows her like in her pajamas getting ready for bed, and like just light, gentle stretches just to get you away from your screen and to set the mind. And guys, a lot of people I'm talking to now are like, I'm not sleeping well. I'm just so stressed. So you could talk to them, be like, well, I know you said you were really stressed. We can add this to your nighttime routine. It's going to help you. And then there's bonus workouts. So they're 4 minutes long. There's 15 workouts total. So maybe one day you're like, oh, I need a little bit extra. You could tag one of these on the end and still be short. It's only 4 minutes long. So it's going to be a high cardio burn in that one. Then there's 10-minute bonus workouts. She always loves a good bonus. So you can add it on, and I'm sure the calendar will tell us like, okay, you could pair this with this. And then I really like this, if we were allowed to travel, remote control workouts. These, you would take your track and your ball. The ball deflates really easily. You put it in your suitcase. And then when you get to the hotel or wherever you're staying, you just use the track and the ball for an extra workout. So it's going to be great for people that do travel for work. Lee will be able to take it wherever he goes and just do his thing using the track, which is pretty cool. People complain. I'm just going to tell you, if you've never sold an Autumn program or done one with a group, they want music. I'm always like, just freaking find another device and put some music on. So we can say Autumn has a Spotify playlist. I actually don't mind working out in silence. So it doesn't bother me, but we've gotten spoiled with music. So she has a Spotify playlist, or I just say, throw on some music, just light so you can still hear. Then these are videos that will be in BOD, and we'll talk to our customers about them. The first look, how to get started, meeting Autumn, which is the video that you'll see she shared out. The nutrition programs, the supplements, she breaks down how to install the control track, which is very important for the door and the wall mount. So that will be helpful for our customers that are asking us, how do we do it? Then there's a brag board. I'm going to show you what that is. And then they can go into Beachbody On Demand and download the tracking sheets, just like we've done for other programs, to track their weight and keep a track of all of that. So this is what the brag board looks like. It's going to be dry erase. It's going to come in the pack with everything. And this is where they can keep track, of how they did for the day and help them move week to week to see what goal they want to work on, or how many more reps, or how much weight they could go up. And you'll see that it's showing us that Thursdays and Sundays are going to be rest days in 1 week, and then they move. And it's kind of cool if you have customers that are in the UK or France and Canada. On the other side, it's going to have French and English. So they have the option of seeing. And on one side, it's English, Spanish. If you're in the US, you get the English, Spanish version. Canada, UK, France, they get the English, French version. We're becoming global, which is really cool. And this, just so you know, like if someone's like, well, what makes this different? Like, you can screenshot this, and like I said, I'll put it up, but it's a holistic approach to health and well-being. This isn't just about working out nutrition. It's taking control of all of those things, but not being obsessive about it, and really focusing on, how do I recover? How do I rest? How do I de-stress? How do I give back to my body? New game-changing home equipment. Guys, we'll see the control track and the core ball used in future programs. I'm not sure if you realize that, like when 80 Day Obsession came out with those resistance loops, we've used them in various programs down the road. So if you have a customer who's like, I don't want that for just one program, and you say, oh no, in future programs, you're going to see it again. And it's like a really cool tool. If you don't want to buy a TRX, which is only one stationary place, like this is really cool. And it's got so many different ways to work. Then the DCT training method is brand new. Something she came up with to help you get the muscle, the cardio, and the heart all going. And then the controlled stretches. This is just saying the controlled stretches video are also going to be in that rest and recovery, where unstress is, where all the bar meditations are. So it's going to sit here too. So your customers can find it on the days, they don't have to go all the way into the program. They can just come here to do their stretches. So launch promo. So what's this thing going to cost? Because that's what the question is going to be. All right, so promo stuff, just to remember, $20 off 9-week challenge packs. It'll be December, January. We'll see if they give it to us for February. 30% off accessory bundle for anyone who purchased a challenge pack from December 1st through December 3rd. So even if you get someone that still takes advantage of that $140 package on December 3rd, they can get the 30% off. And then they're bringing this back, which is I'm really excited about. We went 2 years with only just the one general shirt. When you submit your 9-week results, we get another t-shirt. And this one's really cute. Be the Hustle, and then on the back is Control Freak, and then number 9. So we have until May 1st to do that, which is cool. We talked about this, the first time enrolling coaches. So you sign up a coach this month, or you are a coach who hasn't earned any successful points yet this year. You hit it, you let us know, we make you an admin or a co-admin of our group, or you create your own, so you get that 30% off, which actually gives you 55% off. Apparel, if you buy a tank top, you get an additional 20% off. Other apparel, blah, 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 just extra add-ons for you. All right, so here are all of the details. That's what I was saying. They'll be added to future programs. So you can tell your customers, guys, we'll get to use this again. And I'm actually going to use it for Mason to help him get ready for baseball in the spring, to get him focusing on core. So you could say your kids can use it, that kind of stuff. So the control track, it's going to be the door mount or the wall mount. We'll have a video, we have instructions, it's all going to come with it. We'll be able, I'm sure that's what the primary questions are once we sell the pack and people get it. Maybe we'll do a live video ourselves to our group saying, here's how I did mine. Everybody show us how you did yours. It's a great way to get them interacting and excited too. So the accessory bundle, we'll start here and build up. So you get the early access, the control track with the 2 bands, the core ball, the board, and the getting started guide. The retail price for customers will be $99.95. Coaches, we get it for $74.96. So if you got a person that's going to get that 30% off that retail price, that's a good deal for them. And then it would take that down. The 30 plus the 25 would be down to like 50 here. All right, so just a reminder, challenge pack is for a brand, 1 or 2 people, brand new, don't have Beachbody On Demand, are new to Beachbody, or one of your customers who had Beachbody On Demand, it expired, or I have a ton of people that renew in December and January, so I always sign them up with a challenge pack with a new program to save them the most money. So these are people that will need Beachbody On Demand. So this is their challenge pack. A completion pack is somebody, this is going to be on the right side of your screen, is somebody that already has Beachbody On Demand. So you as a coach could buy a completion pack as well. So if you get confused and when you're talking to customers, let your coach know, we'll explain it. It takes just time and repetition to get an understanding of this. So remember the accessory bundle, right? This is the core of what people get. And then we just start adding on. So they get the accessory bundle, 1 year of Beachbody On Demand, for new challenge packs, Shakeology or Energize, right? They just want to do one, you pick one. If you're having people, here's what I've been doing. If you're having people on the fence about Shakeology, push Energize and Recover and say you're going to need, they're short workouts, but you're going to need to go all out and you're going to be sore as hell. So I recommend giving you Recover. People are weird about Shakeology, but you know you can sell it. It's the benefits of taking control of nutrition. So keep that in mind. They get both programs, the nutrition programs, they get Nutrition Plus, the mindset tracker, the containers, a shaker cup, depending on what they pick, and then the guide. So the promotional price will be $199 for all of that. Guys, I know that sounds expensive, but if you're wondering, you can go in and price out Shakeology, 2B Mindset, Ultimate Portion Fix, the equipment, it's not that bad. We sold $180 challenge packs back in 2018. And Shannon, what did we get? Just loops
Yeah.
and 80 days of workouts.
Oh,
I think we
sliders.
can, and sliders, which
Yeah.
people could have went on Amazon and gotten both of those for like $20. So it's doable. This is a lot of equipment. For completion pack, current customers that have BOD, they just want to add on, it's $169. Now, what if you have someone that's like, oh, just give me both. I'm going all the way in. I want Shakeology and the performance line. And don't be scared to ask this, guys. I've had people surprise me. I'll kind of talk to them about a challenge pack. They're like, oh, I don't know which one. I'm like, well, you can get both. You know, like you can get both and people might take it. So $259 on the challenge pack. This is the promo price. The completion pack, $229. And I just saw a guy advertising his personal training for one time. It was a month long, one time a week, and it was online personal training, was $199 a month. So just kind of help people see the perspective, like give them something to compare it to. Like this is 9 weeks of a trainer in your house, 5 days a week, and then me as your coach on top of it. So if you're getting stuck on price, that's a good way to do it. Here's a really cool thing, and I do use this. I really do, to help me keep people online, and then I can make my life easier and I don't have notes everywhere. You can print this out in, I'm going to show you all these other tools that we have too in the coach office. I'll log in, I'll show you where it is. But this is a cool way. You just write down their name, their email, what package they want, and then you check off as you go. So on the night before, when I'm getting all these shopping carts together, I love having this because I can just say done, 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 done. So keep this. You can print it out, keep it on you all the time. So more training materials. This is really cool, especially if you're a new coach and you're trying to figure it all out. There's the product training guide. This is in the coach office as well. It goes into full detail. When I'm struggling to find marketing messaging, or I don't really know what I want to talk about, I go into these product training guides and I skim them and I'm like, oh, that sticks out to me. I'm going to pull that and I want to expand on that in a post or a story. So go in there and read. I mean, look at all these options, like things it's going to talk about, and you can print it out and you can have it next to you. So when someone asks you a question in Messenger, you're like, oh, I know that. And you can go in and answer. So the training materials, they are live in the office now, and they have this really cool 3-step launch plan. Let me show this to you. And I think it's really great as a new coach. Like, I wish we would have had this years ago. It really helps you understand, like, this is a big launch. What do you need to do? And this is in the coach office. It shows you, okay, here's some key dates. Here's some trainings that we're having on Beachbody Champions. Here's what you need to be doing. Set up your BOD group or your challenge group, start promoting, get your customer launch group going. That way you can say, okay, I have this many people signed up. And then here's an invite calendar. Like, here's ideas on what you should be posting about, what you're talking about. And it's a really cool way to always be talking about something in a non-gross salesy way, right? Great tool there. You have access to all of these images in the coach office. So when you see me do the sneak peek group, which we'll talk about, I just go in and grab these logos and we get to use them. So grab them so you have the real thing. Like, don't go Google and then copy off someone's blog. Like, just go get the real one so you have the best quality. So what's available today? There's a lot of stuff out there. You can read through. You got a Sizzler video, you got the sales video, which is like the 6-minute one. Virtual backgrounds, I don't really deal with those. Before and after photos, the product images, any before and afters you see in the coach office, you can use and share. I've been screenshotting some of Autumn's stories about people sharing it because I'm capturing her and it's got their handle on it. I'm going to share that again in my stories as we get close. So you can do that too. It's got the launch plan, the training guide, the calendar, the pre-order, all the goodies. So what time? We always get this question. And I know Shannon and I are always like texting back and forth, like, is it up yet? Is it up yet? So here's what they're planning at the moment. So the 30th at 9 Pacific, so what's at noon here, the first look, the Get Started, Meet Autumn and stuff will be up in BOD. So we can have people start looking at that if they already have Beachbody On Demand. December 6th, Sunday, December 6th at 8 p.m. So that's 11 p.m. here. Coach Share a Cart options will be up. So that means we can start sending the Share a Carts out the first week of workouts and controlled stretches, the 10-minute bonus workouts, and the materials will be up on BOD for people. Let me say this. I'm going to beg you and plead with you to not start this program until we do it as a large group. And I'll talk about it later, but I'm going to have Shannon talk about it too. There is something to be said for doing it all together and encouraging your customers and your coaches to do it as a group. It's quite an experience. So then every Friday after that, they're going to start releasing the workouts by week into BOD. So in theory, when our customers sign up, they will see them. So then on Sunday, December 20th at 7 p.m. Pacific, we can start setting up customer carts. So if you have people and you don't want to get up early, I mean, it's not like MDF where we started the day it came out, right? So like I was up till like midnight so people could start. It's not as time sensitive this time, but if you have someone really chomping at the bit, you can get them started early. Like I said, the Sunday, December 6th and to Sunday, December 20th, you can get the bundles out. And that's it. I'm going to stop my screen share. And here's where you're going to have to write down because I didn't put it on here. So I'll run a team sneak peek group. I'm going to open it on November 30th. It will run all the way through like till January till we start. So every day, and I'll probably ask a few of you to help me, like, oh, did you find this? Go ahead and post this. But it will be the first week, we're just going to talk about the program. I'm going to talk about like, here's why becoming a coach is really cool, and kind of run like a coach sneak peek in the middle in there too, because you never know. We might have people that are like, you know what, just go ahead and sign me up as a coach. I want to get the early access and I want to maybe help some people, right? We can sprinkle it in a way. So we'll start doing that because we really, on December 7th, that gives us 7 days to really pump it up. So maybe we get all new coaches coming on board. What if each of you got like 2 new coaches? You'd all be Emerald if you're not already Emerald. Or maybe you're really close to Diamond and you go Diamond, right? And then secondary to that, this is just an add-on. I am working right now on coach trainings. So when these new coaches sign up and they want to run and start building a business, we have coach emails and coach trainings that we can send to you. Like I can say, here's the email I'm sending, and you could take it and make your own video, or you could just say, I'm still new. This is my upline. We're going to do this together. So I'm developing those now. So mid-December, like the week after people sign up, we're ready to help new coaches get going. So that's my plan there. So that takes the customers, coaches can buy December 7th, customers can buy December 21st. Here's my tentative start date. And I know Shannon's doing it too. January 4th is when I'm like saying, okay, let's all do it together. Well, I'm saying tentative because sometimes I get a lot of people on January 1st and 2nd that want to start it. So if I get like 30 people, I might be like, oh, well, let's all do it the 11th. You know what I mean? So we can all start the group. And there's so much power in one group, a challenge group, doing the same program at one time. Like think back to 80 Day Obsession if you did that with us. Everyone coming in every morning and being like, oh, that was so hard. Like now all of our groups kind of everyone's doing their own thing, right? And it's kind of disjointed. I'm going to beg my customers, like, wait, like, why are you going to do it over the holiday? Let's go in all in. So I'm saying January 4th is probably going to be the official kickoff. Not saying you can't invite new customers. We'll just add them to the group and it's rolling. And here's what I did for 80-Day Obsession. I had they saw my results in January. And for February, I had a whole new crew that came on. I think there were like 5 or 6 more ladies that came on. I opened another group just for them and did the same post. So they were experiencing the program for the first time with the post too. So if we find, oh my gosh, we got this huge influx of people that really needed to sit and wait to see if it worked and we were getting results, okay, we'll open a second group for February and have them all together. So they get bonded and can do their thing. It's just open and flowy, right? And back in the day in 80-Day Obsession, literally we didn't even have the workouts till the second week of January. Like they launched it and they just held them. So this will be new, and I'm just going to beg my customers to wait because I think they need it too. We all need to like do something together again. And then we'll run another coach sneak peek in January, hopefully getting new people that come on board that way, and just keep it rolling. And I just want to say, this is an opportunity. This is going to be one of our biggest launches. It's January, it's autumn. She throws out a program that works. People, I think, are getting to the point of being done and they need something. They need you. They are seeing they need a second stream of income, even if it's just to pay for the Shakeology that they love drinking. Or they're in a situation like me where it's like, oh my God, I'm trapped at work because I need to make money, but I need to be home with my kids and my work isn't working with me. Like, what do I do? Like, how do I get out? Like, there's a lot of people right now looking for an out. So we have to keep constantly reminding them about the coaching opportunity. And you don't have to shove it down their throat. And, hey, girl, you can make $5,000 in a week. Like, just constantly saying, in your story, just drop very generally, I paid for my groceries this week. I was able to put my son in preschool and not have to worry about it coming out of my pocket. Like things like that, just like gently dribble them and start talking to those people. You know your customers that are struggling and they're going to tell you, and you could say, just try it. And we'll have these coach trainings, and the National Wake Up Call from Monday with Erin Hopkins was really good. If you're thinking about growing, how do I grow a team? She made it really simple. Like, I was like, wow, I've given people too much information in our new coach call that we've done. She literally just says, all right, we're going to pick this program. You're going to get results. I want you to just go ask 5 friends to do it with you just because you need the extra support. They've made their money back. They now have 5 friends, even if it's 2, they're emerald, right? Like they're already hitting their first benchmark and they don't even know it. And they're making money, right? If we're taking out the complicated business side of it. And then we say, okay, now you're emerald, let's go for diamond, because then you can really make some extra cash. So like I'm just going to kind of change it so it's not so much pressure. And I'm just going to ask people, you want to run? You just want to hang out, which is both are fine. Both are fine. Like, so I know where to put my energy and help people. So those are big. Those are big. And if I can tell you one thing, don't be afraid to talk about it. Everyone on this call has already had results. People on our team have had incredible results. You can share those. Like Sam said, we can share her. Anna said we can share her. 70 pounds, 35 pounds. Christina, you've been going at this for years and it's 60 pounds. Like you've got to start sharing those out. Just dribble them out every week. I want to just commit to putting some kind of transformation. Doesn't have to be a side to side, full body. Oh, look, I lost like 18 pounds or whatever it is. It's like, oh, I put my jeans on today and they fit. You know how many people right now can't put jeans on? Like, that's legit. Like, they can't put their jeans on. Like, I got my favorite jeans on today and I have some extra space. Or my mind feels so free because I've been doing a meditation on my Beachbody On Demand app. Like, just think of different ways you can turn it to show people like that there's different avenues to become healthy. and that there's different ways that we can help them get there. And I wish so much we had like a big group team picture, like that we were all at an event and we can be like hugging, because that's what people need to see, that like this is our team and we're family. And even when we can't see each other, we're still connected. And so many females need that right now. Like my circle of girls, we text each other every day, but yet we still feel so far apart, right? And there's some women that have no connection. So we need to show them like, this is a connection. This is a world that we can get on here and complain. We can text each other and say, oh man. So it's just a whole new group of friends and relationships that people may never expect. So talk about those too. Like I met Christina at the gym in a class, and then we've traveled together. You know, it's like, it's just different ways of doing things. Questions? Anyone? No, you're all quiet. There's a lot of info, I know. Oh, do you want me to show you in the coach office where that stuff is? Are you guys good?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
It's easy. Let me show you. Let me get it logged in and then I'll show you. It's under, takes forever. All right, let me share real quick. So grow my business. Can you see it first before I start talking? All right, grow my business, product tools and shareable media. Sorry, everybody in my house is online right now. Then you come down, every program, every nutrition program, guys, whenever I have a question, I come here first and then I do the FAQ. If I need something, it's all here. So 9-week control freak, and all of it's down here, and you can click over to view more if there's more information there. But look, photos, the challenge pack comparisons. So, you know, like you could print this out and be like, oh, I don't know what the difference is. There, these 9-week control freak videos, you click copy link, it attaches your coach ID to it. So if someone watches it and then goes and buys, you're going to get the credit because it's attached to you. So everything is here. The pre-order tracker, like I said, I use this for every program. It helps me keep on track, and then it's giving me that kind of follow-up list for, they're not ready in December, all right, I'll hit them up in January when I'm like, man, this program's kicking my butt, you need to do it. Here's the launch plan. Everything is here for you. So it's really easy. Go through, spend some time this weekend going through that. And then the Beachbody Champions page, I think Autumn was live in there today. I missed it, talking about the program. She'll be on the National Wake Up Call the 7th when the coach window opens. But get in there and watch those videos. They're very good. That's all the materials I got for our call tonight are from there. I will do another when I do the sneak peek group, I'll make it prettier. I'll make it nicer for them. Any questions? No?
I don't think so.
Okay. And just use your stories. People watch stories a lot, but you still got to post to your feed. Use reels, have fun, guys. Just have fun with it. Like, experiment. I did a stupid reel today just to put something out there and had fun with it. You know, like I took the idea of Shannon cleaning her house. I'm like, here's how you make a home gym. Some weights and a space. Like that's what people need to see though. They need to know like, oh, I don't have to have like this great space. It'd be really cool if everyone did one like that. And reels, you might have to YouTube how to make them because they are a little difficult until you do it once or twice. But show them like where I watch TV, Snap, where I work out. Like I think people need to see that, especially when the trackers come in. And that's why coaches, you need to be buying it on the 7th. So we have our equipment first and you're doing demo videos, like you're doing stuff to show people what it's like. and how to use it, because that's how they're going to be like, oh, I need one of those. I want one of those. What is that cool thing? And create the tease to it. Well, I think that's it. Shannon,
Are
you
you
have anything?
gonna, I guess with renewals and with
Oh,
new,
yeah.
I would say, I mean, you kind of know with renewals, like people kind of know how it works, how they can upgrade, and there's a new program with people who have already been with you, but new customers that are coming in December, I don't know how attractive it is to spend $200, you know what I mean? So are you going to give them a second option of like an MBF pack or something like that? Option 2, that's 160, because that might not be a program that they should start with anyways.
Yeah.
So depending on who it is, if they have a baseline of fitness, but if it's somebody who's like, you know, a mom who hasn't done anything for a while, or, you know, something like that, and or somebody's been wanting to join, I don't think your average new person is going to drop $200, you know. So what are you going to do with those people? Are you going to encourage them to start 21 Day Fix or MBF or something like that?
Yeah, probably 21 Day Fix.
Yeah.
But the good thing is if they get the 9-week trophy, they get all the accessories anyways if they want to do it.
Yeah,
Right.
After.
before it comes out.
And then
in
you will
summer.
use it again later, you know, like
Yeah.
that's, I'm sure you will. It's just, you know, I think with some people, I'm going to be like option 1, option 2, you know.
Well, make
And I'll
them
just,
say no to option 1 outright first, and then say,
yeah.
well, I do have another package that you don't get all this. Like, I wait for them to tell me no. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
And then I'll say, okay, well, we have this package, the basic annual Beachbody on Demand, because MBF will be in there. And then if they say no to that, I'm like, well, you could really just do Beachbody on Demand for a year. But I
Yeah.
make them say no.
I make them say no to a challenge pack first.
Okay.
But I'm just thinking, I guess I'm thinking of a couple people in particular. I know this, like this one girl said she's, you know, she's planning to sign up in December. I just don't know if she's, I mean, she's young. She hasn't done a ton of stuff for a while, but I think she'd be okay doing it.
Well, we have
But
Cat, the modifier, and Cat does not go all hard and out.
yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, I'd give her the option. I just don't want her to, yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's the only option because I think, I mean, it depending on the age. I mean, this person's probably like 24 or something,
Yeah.
you know?
I see what you mean, money wise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
I
mean,
just
it
don't
is,
want to
it
spend
is
more.
a big price, but they are, I think if we spin it, like you're getting equipment. It's not like
Mhm.
just like the bod ropes they could go buy, you know, like they can't buy the tracker, the whatever that thing, the control track
Right.
anywhere. And I think I paid like $29.99 for that core ball back in the day when it was the
I
bench
know, right?
ball.
I know.
So I think, and I think we just got to push value and results, and I think people are going to come. They need something. And the
Yeah.
gyms, I mean, unfortunately, they close gyms when things get bad because gyms are gross.
There's, yeah,
But
there's already some closed for sure.
yeah, and I
I don't
just
know why you'd want to go there, honestly.
I know. Yeah.
No thanks.
But some people think that's the only way. So like I'm gonna try and do some more. I did a post a while ago where it was like I was in the gym all the time teaching. Here was what I look like, but now I'm home and I look, you know, I'm better. Like I look better. I feel better. I just like I'm gonna try and do those because a lot of those people, and I'm still talking to those people. Well, I have Les Mills on Demand, and that sucker is expensive, first of all, and they don't have a program to follow. It's like, oh, what do I feel like doing today? I think I'll do combat. And they do that for like a week and they do the same one and they don't realize, well, you're working out, but you're not getting results because there's no nutrition. And I know personally, if I don't have a calendar, like on these weird weeks, like when I'm in between programs, I literally sit there and like, what am I gonna do? I don't know until like the last minute. And if I'm me and I'm motivated. For someone that's not motivated, they're gonna be like, I'm out. Like, you know, like I'm not doing anything. So it's important. Just say you've got something to follow. There's the calendar. Science says to do these workouts in this order, to get the most. So just go in, balls to the wall.
Yeah. No, there's just a couple people that I know who, money's been, and one of them, like I told you,
it's
is like,
never money.
I know, but the girl who's like, she's either coming home from college, she's younger, so she doesn't, have a ton of money. But she's one that I just have in mind that, you're thinking of they're buying that for $200 and then they're going to have to buy a step too, that's all.
Mhm.
So,
I
and
know,
then she might not have weights either. You know what I mean? So.
What are you going to say, Christina?
I wish that the step was included in some of the packages.
Yeah.
Because that is the first question that people ask.
Right. But they will get the 15% off. I don't even know what the step is, how much it costs by itself.
49.
49. Oh yeah, you can get one on Amazon for cheaper, even with 15% off. And even Carl said that. He's like, hey, we'd rather them go to Amazon. It just makes their life easier. But yeah, I get it. Fortunately, we have one, and they, like I said, they could use the old. It's just to give that rise for the heart rate to come up. I was going to say, oh, do you guys know, I meant to post it earlier and I didn't. There is a Thanksgiving sale right now. It just launched. It's on like weird stuff, like apparel, pumpkin spices on sale, trackers. Like there's a bunch of stuff. In my group, because I'm lazy.
Bars. I think it was beach bars.
I need to get some.
I think I was looking at it.
I just took an Excel spreadsheet. I used to make a fancy graphic. I'd be like, go to teambeachbody.com if you want something. I was going to call out like pumpkin spice and like a few other things that I get people that order stuff say, oh, it's on sale. I'm not wasting my time on little one-offs. I'm going to save it for my final challenge pack sale of the month and getting ready for 9-week control freak. So don't get distracted. Like just, if you're pushing for Success Club this month or that first challenge pack sale so you get your discount, laser focus until Monday. And then once that comes Monday, shift and hit 9-week control freak. Like Shannon's done for the month. She can say, oh, that's the beauty of hitting Success Club mid-month, is you can say done, moving on to the next month. So like she can start dribbling more out. So if you watch her stories and you start seeing her do that, like don't feel like you have to do it. Hit your goal first and then go. We have 3 weeks to get them ready and all the way through January, right? Just because they don't start January 4th doesn't mean they won't start. Some people are just stubborn and take a little bit extra time.
Yeah, I probably won't go too nuts yet because that fitness challenge, I don't want to confuse people in my group.
Yeah.
I'm kind of waiting for that to start. I'll probably start talking about it a little bit in my story, but until December 1st, that's when I'm going to go really nuts with Control Freak.
Mhm.
And I'm starting to message people on my list December 1st because they can't do anything anyways, but I'm going to line them up and see if who's checking out as a coach and who's in. And I'm going to talk about it in the group that day too, because I don't even want to talk about it in the group because I don't want to, like, there's so many people in the group doing the fitness challenge, you know? So I don't want to, people doing the fitness challenge. Oh, what's that? What's she talking about? And get all confused.
Overwhelmed.
Yeah. Yeah. I want them to concentrate on that. So, So yeah, December 1st.
Yeah. And go through your customer list, like go into the coach office, click monitor my business, my customers, right? I'm going to go in and print the sucker off and I'm emailing everybody. Like I'm going to do my newsletter that I do talking about it, but I'm going to email those people that like 80-day obsession people. I'm going to go back and say, ooh, you loved 80-day obsession. You got great results. I think you should do this one with me. Like, cause those are the big autumn people. And then I'm going to go message, be like, oh, we got this new program. Like people that I think I can get, I'm going to go ahead and email them separately. write a canned email and just send it. I did that last year, like wishing them a happy holiday. And I got some people lined up for January because it was a hard one with bar. But I got them lined up for January by just reaching out and being genuine, like, how you doing? Happy holidays. Just a heads up, I'm starting something new. I think you'd like it. If you'd like more info, let me know. That kind of thing.
I do that and I actually go through the group, but I also go I usually just do a messenger.
Yeah.
An email. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever
So-
works, whatever medium works best for you. Yeah, use that.
Yeah. No, that definitely, I mean, there's people who want to start and get a completion pack, and then you got to look at the renewals always. You know, I have a couple, I do write down my renewals each month.
Yeah.
You know, I write them down and the dates of when they renew and stuff. Cause some people want to wait until like the day they renew, you know?
Yeah, I know.
And
Like
I'm
you
like,
can,
just-
it's 3 days.
I know. I'm like, just, ugh.
I know, and then I play this game of, so in January, you earn double points for Success Club trips. So the 2022 trip will be announced in January, and in January you earn double trip dollars. But I'm like, damn it, everybody's gonna come in December, so they get their package.
I know.
'Cause
I
usually
actually
start
worry
the year
about
with
January.
like 400 points, so my whole first quarter's paid for.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I actually
you know
think
what?
January can be trickier sometimes because everybody wants to get ready in December.
Yeah.
So
I think we'll have a second wave of people. They're gonna watch. They're gonna say, "Did the coronavirus go away on January 1st? No, it didn't. All right, I need to get my life together. I'm gonna
I know, I
start."
feel like people are expecting that.
Like
Yeah.
when it 12 at 12
Because
a.m.
I'm ready
done.
I'm ready for 2020 to end. It's like,
Well, like-
you're gonna wake up in 2021 and the coronavirus is still gonna be here.
Oh
Right?
my God, what a nightmare. Oh.
It's like when the
Done.
election, when they announced Biden, I'm like, coronavirus is still here. You know, it's still here. It's gonna be here forever.
For a while. Phew. Mm.
Mhm.
We're gonna do good, guys. We're gonna have fun. Don't stress. Just have fun. Be you. Sell you. Enjoy it, and just sell the hell out of it. Like you will. You will. Like Katie, damn it, we're gonna start sharing your before and afters if you don't.
Yeah, Marcy, it's funny you were talking about the 411 today, because like just the way you were saying how she was just almost took a more lackadaisical approach to the coaching thing and just, hey, yeah, sign up, and if you get 5 friends under you, you pay for. I didn't watch it yet, but I'm going to. But
Yeah.
I had somebody who signed up as a coach for the discounts and wasn't so sure about it. She messaged me last week and she's like, I have a friend who wants to sign up. Can I just put her under me since I did that? I signed up as a coach technically. And I was like, yeah. And before I could get her back to show her how to, like, to just send her a video how to do it, she's like, oh, I figured it out.
Those are the
And
good
she
ones.
sent her, I think, a $99 membership thing. And I said, are you sure she doesn't want the pack? You know, I explained that to her,
Yeah.
but she's like, she'll let me know if she changed her mind. But it was just funny because she figured it out. And I had to message her and say, well, put your information in for money, you know, like,
Yeah. She got a win, and that's what we want.
yeah,
we
and
want new coaches just to get a win quickly.
yeah. And she doesn't even intend on coaching to my knowledge, but
Yeah.
you know,
You might
you
be
never know.
surprised.
Yeah.
Well, and really quick, just a side note, I told Michelle that I'm going to do this. And if you're one of my coaches, you'll be getting this email, but I will share it out. I'm going to put together an email. It was kind of from that framework, the Chic Influencer framework that I did. It's going to say, thanks for being a coach. I appreciate you. As we move into 2021, I want to make sure I serve you the way you need to be served. Check out this video. And it's going to say, just a discount coach. And that's going to be changing, guys. Like there's going to be some changes to discount coaching. That's coming.
Yes,
They're going to make them VIPs, whatever. We'll figure that out when it comes. So a discount coach, a hobby coach, maybe you just want to help 1 or 2 people a month, or do you want to run? Like, are you ready to build a business? And I'm going to have them reply back. And then when you reply back, then it'll be another email. Okay, if we want to do that, let's set up a time to talk. That way, we as a coach of a team can say, all right, Michelle wants to run. Katie, just because you're on here, Katie just wants to enjoy her discount. Okay, I'm just going to keep checking in with Katie, make sure she's hitting her fitness and health goals. And I'm going to take more of my time and say, all right, Michelle, you want to run? I need you to show me your tracker. I need you to do me this. Like, this is how you're going to move your business forward. So then we can, as we build a team, right? You can't be all things to everybody. So we need to help manage our own expectations, because I know I get flustered. I'm like, oh, I got to check in with them. I got to check in with them. I'm like, they don't need me to say, are you ready to run? Are you ready to run? Like, they already told me no. So I'm going to do this in December. And that way I can go into the year like with a whiteboard and say, chilling, maybe running. And then I can help you guys as you need it. And I think because we're all building, we've all got coaches, you know, like they're all starting to come. And that way you can take that same format and change it to however you want to say it. But I think it'll be really helpful. And I think it gives especially a new coach coming in. Could you like imagine if I would have been this sophisticated back then? And I've been like, are you ready? What do you want to do? And then like we could have had a path together. So I'm excited for new coaches coming in, because I think there's gonna be a lot of business builders coming. You know, I think people know they need a second stream of income now, and they want it, but they just don't know how to get it. So we can help them, because we're going freaking elite at some point, people. Y'all, we're going. We're going. We'll get there. But definitely watch that wake up call, and you'll see what I'm saying. Like some of these little easy points that I just said, you're like, oh, well, that makes my life so much easier. Like, I'm not like, you need a success club, you need to be Emerald. Like, it just kind of organically comes. And we're going to try that approach for a little bit. Cool.
That works.
Let me get a picture. Poor course Sharon had to pop off.
You should get the picture of the beginning.
I know, I forget.
I didn't think of it either until now.
We're complaining. That's what, you know, that's our bitch session for a little bit, and then we can go about business.
So there was more people at the beginning?
We had Sharon at least. I don't know what happened to our team. We need to kick them in the ass.
I know. I felt like everybody was coming tonight.
Yeah. All right. I'm trying to get one regular, and then we'll do a boomerang.
They probably just figure they can watch the thing. Do I wave yet?
Not yet. Just smile for now.
Oh, okay.
Shannon, you're so dark. Can you?
Well, here, hold on. Is that better?
You need one of those rings.
Find your light.
I'm sitting here on the couch.
Better. Ready? 1, 2. All right. So now let me do our boomerang.
With the butterflies.
With the what?
Do you remember? Do you remember when we were doing the thing there at Summit?
Oh, yes. We told Christina had the boomerang and Summit. It was just done. That's all she did all weekend. So hopefully we'll be able to go to Summit in July.
July next year? I don't know if that's happening.
I know. We're going to try. We're going to try.
Do you know that I didn't know what to give Wally for Christmas, and I was thinking last night, hey, what about if I buy the ticket from Summit?
Yeah.
And then he will not have the chance to say no.
That's funny, actually.
Yes.
He'll love it, though.
Hopefully
Ready?
it will happen.
Everybody wave. Keep waving. All right. Got it.
They're
All
not
right,
darker
ladies.
again.
Michelle, you okay?
I'm good. Yeah. I'm
Look
at work.
tired. Oh, you're
Well,
at work.
Yeah.
Good for you. I'm
I
glad you
got
did
here
this.
at B.
Cool. All right, ladies. Well, happy Thanksgiving.
Dang.
Yeah, you too.
You too. Have a wonderful time.